Okay, that should hopefully be working. Yep, things seem to be okay. Evening, everyone. We're doing a probably terrible attempt at a solo flawless for Equilibrium tonight. Okay, so let's see how this goes. It's probably not going to end well for me. But hey, that's half the fun, isn't it? The challenge. Need to play it safe. I'm probably going to switch to Strained just for grapple during the traversal parts after what happened last time. And this is probably only going to be a quick stream because, well, I'll probably end it if I fail. I appreciate your confidence there, Skady.
Bale is recruiting Dredgens.
I was about to ask if your confidence is just for the fact that then Dope has to do it.
Praxic Temple, including a dossier of active Praxic agents. That information in the Imperium's hands puts the entire Praxic Order at risk. With them, every guardian of the city. Take down the Imperial Dredgens. Save the Order.
I guess it's worth doing right before the game becomes completely dead, right? I mean, some people do kind of feel like Bungie has abandoned the game at this point. Anyway, how's the audio levels looking between game and microphone? Yeah, I blame social media feeds for the Doom posting. I made the mistake opening up YouTube on this account, and it's just people talk about how Destiny 2's dead, the player base is dropping off. Is it my microphone's quiet, or the game, or both? Because if it's both, I can turn it up. And I might need to reposition the mic a bit as well. Okay. All good, I can turn the microphone up. It's just toned down from last stream. Shut them up there. There we go. That should be a bit better, maybe a bit too loud. Let me know. And also, looks like computer struggling a bit. Yep. Sorry if I've made it too loud. That was a bit unfortunate. It managed to survive. That's always a bonus. And the next quiet section I get to, I'll turn the microphone down a little bit. Like right now. There we go. Is that a bit better, Skady? Not too loud, not too quiet. Nice. There we go. Gotta keep a bit of a focus to make sure I don't lose Shadow Novice. Gosh darn it, where is the last one? The last two. There we go. I'm gonna... I ran out of the fin because I was too focused on trying to get him to do it. Such a... just a crap mechanic. Yeah? You know, since that's the case, I may as well clear out the walkers and everything. Considering when I finally get around to killing him, it's just going to bring in the bigger walkers. Oh well. It seems a bit less stuttery now, at least. Maybe the computer just needed to settle in with Destiny. Are you trying to say that the mechanic's bad, or what are you trying to say is bad, Skady? Yeah. It's alright, was a bit focused and didn't pay attention to chat at that point. Sorry. That plus also there is a bit of lag between the stream and fins, which I think it might at least partially be to a bit of a hardware limitation with my computer. So I might be needing to get a second computer dedicated purely to the stream. That'll also help with preventing some of the choppiness. Oh, that was a close call. Try and play it safe from Microchasm. And I don't need Shadow Novice anymore, thankfully. Oh, that's that done. And at least you can visibly see how bad lag can be with the fact there's now chat up on screen in the stream itself. How little you say, huh? There now.
Ride's gonna get bumpy. The Imperium pilot's activating their NLS drive. You have clearance for any necessary action in retrieving that dossier. Do what you have to.
I forgot there's still actually combat. Do not think this part through. A little bit embarrassing. Okay, if I don't lose Flawless to this, that might be enough to convince me to uninstall if I do lose it to something this stupid. Okay. Okay, this should help. Oh, that was close. Probably should have made a strand build that was combat ready to be able to switch to the traversal stuff that can still take down more annoying enemies to avoid that. No. Sometimes I learn from my mistakes. Sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. Case in point, I'm still playing this game. Okay, got a bit better. It's always better when I don't miss though. Just a wee bit embarrassing. I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh. I just realized what part I'm not looking forward to the most. A frickin' boss fight. Maybe I need to grind more armor. Try and get 200 super or something. Would probably help. forgot to switch weapon. Oh well. Fuck it. It'll be fine. Running out of ammo for Microchasm will not be the cause of my death in this run. Not directly, at least. Come on, let me through. There we go. I hate those stupid door mechanic. Like, so much to this boss is literally just a... there's literally nothing you can do, just wait for a door and hope the boss doesn't kill you in that time. Hi, Tommy. I'm already close to max ammo on Microchasm again anyway. I just realized that. I should probably make sure I've got my party set to private, just in case. There you go. So that definitely would have been cause for me to uninstall the game. If I was to lose Solo Flawless because someone joined me. Yes, Tommy, by the way. Yeah. Ugh. It's always rough when that happens. Nothing quite like the lead mod swearing in chat. A Biog favor, huh? If it's still Final Fantasy, it's not happening. I already told you, if it's still Final Fantasy, it ain't happening. Besides, I've already planned out what MMO I'm playing on Monday, and it's not Final Fantasy. It's a bit more thematic. Yes, I'm playing a different MMO on Monday that's very thematic for what Monday is. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV does not fit into this theme. That much I can guarantee you. Come on, someone give me a door. Someone give me a door. There's a door. How did ruin the surprise, Toby? That if you look at a calendar, it might give away what it is. Ain't enough for what in Destiny. So Monday is May the 4th. So there's a very specific MMO that fits in well with it being May the 4th. That I've already got installed and created an account for. Not renegades, no. Although Renegades does fit in with the theme a lot more than Final Fantasy does. And I've never played it, so it'll be an interesting experience. Besides, there's something a bit fun about MMO worlds that are a bit dead. And that's fair enough. I mean, it is partially just because it's May the 4th, so I figured why not. And also just, do you have a friend who has been suggesting that I try it for years now. But I also have friends suggesting I try Warframe. And that, at this point, might be considered blasphemy with Destiny, but it's on the list. And there's one thing that always makes me question about MMOs and whether or not they're worth playing is when they feel the need to charge for every expansion and also a subscription, and then have microtransactions on top of that, to be at that point triple dipping. Yeah, surprisingly enough, Warframe does seem to survive despite having a lot less monetization compared to pretty much any other MMO. If I remember correctly, I think it's Warframe where they actually sort of ask the player base how much they would charge for something. Or it might be a different game I'm thinking of. I mean, if you're not a publicly traded company, you don't need to thrive, you just need to survive. It's once you become a publicly traded company that you need to be thriving. Because then, otherwise the shareholders can literally call for a CEO to be stripped of their position. Which is what should have happened with Bungie a while ago. Yeah, it could be RuneScape. And here we go for damage again. I mean, damage isn't as high as I'd like, but it could be worse. Come on. Nope, got him to about half at least. So I guess it could be going worse. Could also definitely be going better, but hey, it is what it is. There's no sign, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Come on, give me a freaking door. There's the door. That was my third DPS phase. I'm also not using the generators. And I'm also trying to play it safe. Trying. I mean, yeah, it's not bad, but I would still like it to be more than it is. Probably be better if I had higher super stats. But hey, I have not gone to the effort of grinding out armor yet. So if I get 2 slightly better DPS phases, I might be able to then just take him down to the next section. I've found when I'm doing the solo, trying to solo it, the generators are kind of just more hassle than they're worth, because with all the hassle of getting him to hit the generators, well, without him killing me or anything, it ends up being that much wasted time for the DPS that it just doesn't really equate to me doing any extra DPS. Well, my recommendations for any kind of strat is the same as reason I stick to Microchasm, is just doing what you know you're comfortable and safe with so that you can maintain consistency above all else. Because the consistency is honestly what will help keep you alive. Don't need to be super god tier goated, just if you're able to maintain consistency. Okay, probably 2 more damage phases. Looking at that. Yeah, that could work. I hate when the boss body blocks. It's just rude. I mean, Arc's probably going to be a bit more consistent in terms of damage, but Prismatic could enable some more survivability. And realistically, survivability is probably the better option. Just to be able to protect against any unfortunate or rushed mistakes. Now I need to remember that after this, like after this boss fight, to switch to Strand, because those grapples could be the only thing that stops me from actually, no, there's still some combat, isn't there? I'm honestly not sure how viable consecration spam is these days. My friend Likewater used to love running consecration prismatic. Oh crap. Ooh. That did kind of stress me out, thinking I would have had to go for everything again to do damage. Oh, come on, will you die? Will you stop getting stuck on walls? It's honestly embarrassing. You're supposed to be a boss. That damage phase went kind of shit. But hey, at least I was able to make a speedy escape from there. Yeah, just one will, provided nothing goes wrong. I would say touch wood, but my desk is made of wood, so... I think I've done this boss too many times with how I don't really think about what I have to do for the activating damage phase at this point. If I did think about what I had to do for it, I probably would be a little annoyed, to be honest, because I hate this mechanic because it overrides my grenade. It wouldn't be anywhere near as annoying if it didn't override the grenade. Nope. If I don't get a drop the shadow melee on him to activate damage phase, alright, I can always just use the generators, considering should only need the one phase. Almost. There we go. Crap. Oh, the panic there. Fuck it. Yeah. Gotta wait for that to open up. Oh. Maybe I should focus on clearing that other room first. Oh well. Hey, just stay alive for a bit. Okay. Come on. Damn it. Almost had him in the hole there. Come on, down the hole you go. And that's that boss done.
The Praxic fire may
Hey,
falter,
fuck
but
that.
it does not die. Onwards.
Hmm. Do I switch to that for the sheer sake of transversal? I think I might. Just make sure I've got this saved there. That'll be good enough. Switch back to that. Cool. The grapple is not to be a crutch, but instead is a emergency grab handle. Would probably be the best term for it. There we go. I guess this is a safe enough build for traversal. Stat allocation's a bit up on this armor loadout, but oh well. I will make it work. There we go. I believe I wasted my grapple like that. Of just a bad key press. And this section right here is the sole reason why I wanted to have grapple. Considering what happened last time I tried to solo this. Thanks, Scaredy. I'm just not wanting to take any chances currently. Case in point. Here we go again. Okay. I've got sword ammo, and I've got a grapple. I don't know how high up the grapple can get me though. Not high enough apparently. I have another option. The reason I switched super just then is basically so that the super will, if I remember correctly, the super will let me grapple more than once. Oh wait, no. I won't do that. However, if I just switch to Ascension and then add Fretted Spectres, well, I know with the Strand Super, I can spam dodge, which also means I can spam the Ascension. Although I should at least have some ammo for that. So if I go... Okay, I want kinetic. I want it to be a grenade launcher. Let's go up a mountaintop. Okay. Good on mountaintop. Okay, I've made it. I can switch back. Okay. At least with suggesting mountaintop, because I honestly should have thought of that, but didn't. That was enough to get it out of that sticky situation. I think fuck equipment is unlocked. Speaking of sticky situation, I have to take down these guys now. After I listen to her talk.
Worst case scenario, the Dredgens using Ark to power a fledgling throne world. The true throne, nearly unkillable. A threat to every Guardian active. Stop it here while you still can.
Well, at this point, we're doing better than last time. Then we remember that Scaredy is also head mod here, so she can time you out. But yeah, that guy. Okay.
The heart of the Praxic fire is the Guardian.
I'm not gonna
Without the
bother
Guardian, fire does not ask or act.
on the Fen because
Be
honestly,
fire or be smoke on the wind.
I don't think I'll get the enough damage anyway for it to make a difference. No. Piss off, Cosby. I'd honestly forgotten about that part of it. Damn it. Didn't quite reach. Okay. Do that to extend it a bit. Now we go on the hunt. Well, thanks for watching. Fuck this.